Guys, Jackie M, how you doing? Masters of Malaysian Cuisine Season 4, Series 4, and Session 8 is our very final session. We've got the lovely Zaleha Olpin, that Rendang lady, and she's going to be making something from the east coast of Malaysia. It's a Lempeng Sagu. I've never even heard of it. So there's a very unique pancake. I'm very, very curious to find out how it's going to turn out. So let's introduce Zaleha. Here we go. Hey, Zaleha. And we can good. Yeah, like I said, I'm very keen to find out what your pancake is going to look like. And I love this series because at first when Norman Musa suggested we did sweet and savory pancakes in Malaysia, I was thinking, but there aren't that many pancakes. I can think of appam and roti. Roti is not really even technically a pancake, but I love how you guys have been just really creative in some of the recipes we've come out with. But also, guys, let me introduce Renee Jufri from Dubai. Renee is going to be co-hosting for this session, right?
Hi.
And guys, don't forget to say hello. Let us know where you're watching from, all right? And do a hashtag live, hashtag replay if you're watching a replay, hashtag live if you're watching this live. But yeah, let us know where you're watching this from, all right, guys? And be sure to share this around. And don't forget to sign up for our recipes as well at malaysianchefs.com/join today. And look, guys, before I let Renee and Zaleha pick this up, we're just going to play a quick little clip for you from Tourism Malaysia, okay? I'll be back in a second.
Hey, now, we're ready to go. We're ready to go. Come on. Gotta make a move to get there right now. Somewhere nice so we can get away. Better than the ordinary day. You're my paradise. Malaysia, truly Asia.
Hey guys, okay, I'm back, and again we've got Zaleha Olpin in Bristol in the UK, and she's going to be making Lempeng Sagu, and we've got Renee Jufri. Renee is dialing in from Dubai, so great to have both of you on, and all the best, guys, and I'll pop back in a little bit. Guys, if you're watching this and you've got any questions, post them in the comments, and I'll get Renee to ask Zaleha as we go along during the session, okay? And don't forget, like I say, tell us where you're watching from, because we love to show that up on the screen to see how far-reaching all these broadcasts are. Okay, all the best, Renee. All the best, Zaleha, and I'll be back.
Okay, hi, Zaleha.
Hi.
Good. I think, what time is it now over there for you?
It's 3. It's just 30.
Okay.
It's just 3 p.m.
Good
here.
afternoon.
How about
Okay,
you?
so 6 o'clock now in the evening. So obviously some parts of the world in the morning, I think, and also back in Malaysia, so in the Asia is already in the evening, and Australia is pretty late, right? Pretty late. But again, welcome
Australia is
back.
midnight now.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Thank you.
Yeah, but obviously we have a lot of viewers from every part of the world, right? So they are very, very excited. So now we are in series 4 at the very end, at the final from
Yes,
Zaleha we have tonight, right? The last one, but nevertheless, all right, it will still continue. It's only the last for series 4 with the theme of our sweet or savory pancake, Malaysian style, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, like Jackie mentioned earlier, when we think, okay, Malaysian style pancake, okay, some of us, even I'm Malaysian, we have 14 parts, like 14 states in Malaysia where everyone have different style of pancakes, right? Even you're going to share with us your version and your from the East Coast style, right?
Yeah.
So
to be honest, I was like, oh my gosh, what kind of pancake am I going to do? Because when Jackie put it onto our WhatsApp page, it's midnight in UK, and I was like conked out, sleeping. When I got up in the morning, everyone had chosen what they're going to cook. I was like, what am I going to make? I don't know what to do, because most of the lempeng or the pancakes are taken. And if I want to do ketayam, it's also taken. Then I thought about it, I thought, nobody does this lempeng sagu. Not many people knows about this as well. So I thought, let's do this one, so we could revive the old recipes as well.
All right, it will be amazing. So we have now a lot of viewers already start to sign in and viewing it for especially
Yay!
to watch you, right? We can't wait to see what you have for us. We have Mama Pearly already in, and Kun
Hi,
Lee.
Mama Pearly.
All right. So for all who just tuned in, okay, don't forget to sign in if you didn't sign in yet, or if you did not even join yet. Okay,
Mm.
so go ahead, go to www.malaysianchef.com/join today, or we have our Facebook page as well, Masters of Malaysian Cuisine, and obviously we cannot wait for Zaleha to start. Okay, so
It's
go
a
ahead,
very,
Zaleha.
very simple, easy lempeng to do, and I'm sure everybody can do this, and it's simple. We usually serve it with sugar for the children, and
Okay.
the older generation, the elder will eat them with curries or sambal.
Okay.
Usually it's sambal ikan bilis or sambal sardine, which is cheap and
Okay.
everything. But having said that, sardine is not cheap anymore nowadays, is it? Not
Ah.
like when I was growing up. Sardine in a can is nothing, isn't it? But now it is
Yeah.
costly. Yeah. So shall I start, Chef?
Yes, please. So it can be. Is it a sweet and savory? Is it can be both or?
Yes, it can be both. You can eat both. You can eat with sugar, you can eat with condensed milk, you can eat with peanut butter, not jam. Now, peanut
Okay.
butter, you can eat it with kaya, sedap. Just sprinkle
Amazing.
some brown sugar, it works as well. Or if you
Wow.
want it savory, you're savory people like me, you will have it with sambal ikan bilis or sambal sardine or curry as well. It works.
Okay.
Right.
Amazing.
So,
So let's see.
okay, in order to do make the pancake, obviously you need the sago. So this is the sago pearl that I have soaked in the water for at least an
Okay.
hour. It soaked all the liquid now, so it becomes like that. Yeah, so this is 1.5 cup of the sago pearl. On top of that, you need to mix in, to make it into a paste, you need coconut milk.
Okay.
You will need some desiccated coconut. If you get freshly grated coconut, that's the best. But living abroad,
Okay.
we always have something else to subsidize, isn't it? So we use dry
Yeah.
desiccated coconut, which is fine too. And then you need
Okay.
some salt. That's it. I'm going to show you how to mix
Wow.
the sago mixture first, and then
Mhm.
show you here so you can see it as well. So the salt
Okay.
goes in.
Mhm. So you have
Coconut.
Shirley. Good morning from LA.
Hi, Shirley. So you
So
got, I'm just going to
this
put in the coconut milk on
you were
it.
saying earlier the sago you soak it first, right?
Yeah,
The sago
you need to
pearls.
you need to soak the sago pearl so it has absorbed all the liquid. And
Mhm.
now I'm going to mix in. I have put in the coconut milk, the desiccated coconut, and the salt in there. So I'm just going to
Okay.
mix it in. The best way is put your hands in,
Mhm.
get your hands in there and squeeze it. You need to mix and squeeze. So
Okay.
it will become a nice paste, not paste. How do I feel? Like a nice dough, maybe, I don't know.
Mhm.
So you can add in some water if it's too dry. If
Okay.
not, okay, let me just add a little bit of water. Just a little bit of water in there
Mhm.
and keep squeezing them until it
So
becomes a nice
so you have to kind of
soft paste.
crumb it in and then mix everything.
Yes,
Okay. Okay.
squeeze them like that.
Mhm.
So it makes and it becomes a gooey. It becomes, how do you call it, chef? What's the word for it?
I mean, that's the thing. I mean, you want it to probably what's the word? To get all the ingredients in,
Yeah,
right? You want to make sure that you break. The main thing is to break down the sago because it's quite lumpy, correct?
that's
So you
right.
wanna
You don't want
yeah
it
you wanna
to be,
emulsify it.
yes. So this is what I'm going to show you what we end up with the coconut milk and a little bit of water, salt, and the desiccated coconut. So that's what you want.
Okay. So you kind of you need to work on
There.
it and you need to bind, make sure all the ingredient binds to it. Does it stick to your hand actually,
That's right.
or
Pardon?
does it stick to your hand the dough now, or
No. Look at that. When I release it, not much goes on my hand.
Okay. Uh-huh.
So it's just simple. So we're gonna set this aside to let it what do you call it? Kembang, expand maybe?
Kind of expand. Yeah, let it rest because obviously there is some gluten in sago, right? A certain percent where you need it to liven up. Also, you already work it in. It's quite tough now, right? So you just want to relax. Let it.
Right. See the word from the chef. You always have chef beside you to tell you what's happening with the texture and everything. So now you have done that. I'm going to show you how to
We
make
have
the.
Datin Hamimah. We have Datin Hamimah watching you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum, Datuk Hamimah. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming in to watch me cook today. So we have done that sagu batter, sagu lempeng. What do you call it? We put aside. I'm going to show you how to make the sambal sardine first. Then we will go back to making the lempeng so the lempeng can be served nice and hot. Yeah?
Okay.
So first thing you need for the lempeng, heat up your pan here. It's nice and hot. I'm going to bring in all the ingredients here.
So the sardines that you're using for today is the one in the can, yes? The one in the tomato.
The one in the tomato, you just get one big can. It's up to you how much you want to make it. So is my other camera working, Chef?
Apparently not. Maybe Jackie from the other side can check. Yeah, now it's coming in. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, okay, cool.
Thank you,
cool.
Jackie.
So we've got that sardine there, sardine in tomato sauce.
Amazing.
Need some sliced onions there. And I have here also some shallot and...
Datuk Hamimah say call her Kak Mima. Okay, Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam, Kak Hamimah. Kak Hamimah is I have to be honest, I have never met Kak Hamimah, but we talked a lot because Kak Hamimah is the one that connect me to our Permaisuri, our queen. I hope Queen is watching as well. I really hope. So,
you have Claudia from Netherlands watching as well.
Hi Claudia, nice to see you. Thank you for watching it. Shallots and ginger, no, shallots and garlic that I found it in the pepper mousse. You will have the recipe later on, yeah. And I've got here chili bowl. I have two types of chili bowl here. One is the Kashmiri chili, which is not spicy but beautiful red color. And this is the Malaysian chili, dry chili that I've blended. This is super spicy. So I've got both of them here, and I've got some tamarind juice, some salt, and that's it. And some pre-cooked boiled potatoes here that I have parboiled, so we don't have to take too long to cook the potatoes because we have very limited time. So now I'm going to heat the oil in my pan.
So you're using vegetable oil,
Yeah, I'm using this, just the vegetable oil to start frying them.
Chef Ami, hi Chef Renee. Hi Chef Ami from PJ. Chef Ami is one of my oldest friend from UITM from the school. We learn together.
Oh my gosh! Yeah. Hi Chef Ami. I think was he the one with that cook the other day with all the chef group?
No, not one of them. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So now, once the oil is hot, we are going to mix the. Gonna put in the shallots and garlic. Yeah.
Okay. So you wanna
nice and fragrant.
You just want to sweat it, right? You don't.
Yeah, until it's fragrant. As simple as that. Once it's nice and fragrant, you're gonna add it in the chili bowl. Yeah, you're gonna add it in both.
So the chili, you just boiled it, right? From dry, you boiled it. Do you cut it and remove the seeds, or?
I cut and sometimes I remove the seeds, but if I prefer some seeds in my sambal to make it look pretty, I don't. But usually I will. Yeah, you get the different kind of spiciness, isn't it? If you don't keep the seeds on. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I do this like once a month. I boil the chilies, blend them, cook them, put them in the freezer, so I don't have to.
Easy.
We keep making sambal, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're gonna leave that to cook for a bit.
Okay. I like
So
your
tell
pot.
me,
It's very cute.
do you cook at home or your wife cook all the time? I always ask this to
Uh,
chefs.
yeah. I think my wife is very grateful because I do cook every time. It's just, I mean,
Oh, she's lucky.
it's good for because I cook a lot of not only Malaysian food. I cook Mediterranean,
Mm.
European as well. So kind of give a change to her taste bud, you know. So yeah, you know, it's just for me to say thank you again. You know, is cooking is just quite simple. I would say as a chef maybe. So
Oh la la. Husband, hear this. All the husbands. Yeah. My husband cook as well, but he cooks spaghetti bolognese. That's about it.
okay, at least there's something nice
He's
as
very
well.
good.
You know,
He makes a
some comfort
very,
food.
very good spaghetti bolognese.
Wow.
So you're gonna
The
cook
next time
this
if
slightly
I fly
longer.
over there, he will cook for me. Okay, now it starts to get nice color.
Yeah, it's beautiful color here now. And you want just keep stirring it for a bit. You want the chilies to cook properly. One of the chilies I have cooked, but the other one, the spicy one, is not cooked. It's quite raw. I just made it this morning, so it will take a little bit of time for it to cook.
Okay.
Not a lot, so it will be really quick. And now
So
you're gonna add in the tamarind juice is going in. Yeah,
okay. Yeah.
this is 2 tablespoons. You can adjust and cook it and taste it as you like it. Basically, sambal sardine is very, very subjective. It's how you like it.
Mhm.
If you like it spicier or if you like
Yeah.
it thicker, you like more gravy. It's really entirely up to you. Okay.
Yeah. Because for some they like it more
Right.
spicier. You know, some of the viewer maybe from Netherlands or from Germany or from other parts of the world, they can't really, you know, get too extreme on the spiciness. So you can use less. Can you opt
Exactly.
half of the recipe or with tomato puree or something?
Mm. Um. No.
Don't mess with Chef Zaleha's recipe, okay?
Right. Salt going in. I'm just going to put a little bit of salt in there because
Okay.
the sardine in tomato sauce is quite salty already. They
Mhm.
have salt in there.
So
So the
sorry,
sardine is going to
Shirley,
go in
I have a
really
question
salty.
now. From Shirley, she's asking the tamarind
Yeah.
paste. Is it a tamarind paste or juice soaked from the asam keping?
No, not asam keping. It's a tamarind paste. You buy
Okay.
the tamarind pulp. Is it pulp?
Mhm.
Tamarind with those seeds in it. So you soak it
Yeah.
in hot water, and then you strain the juice. You start
Yeah.
all the seeds, and that's how you get it. Or you can buy the ready-made tamarind paste from the Oriental store. They sell it.
Yeah.
They do sell that.
Hmm.
My hand is not good. Okay. Right. So now your chili is cooked through.
Hmm.
I'm going to throw in the sardine. There you go. It's going in.
So everyone is acknowledging your no, your big no for the substitute for the chili.
Why do they say that? I think it's normal, isn't it? Am I not normal? Right. So that's it. You're going to leave it to cook for a bit. I'm going to add in the potatoes in a bit because it's already parboiled. So I'm just going to
Mhm.
leave it and let it cook for a while. This is another thing with sardine sambal. Some people like to mash the fish and leave it. Some people like to, what do you call it? Leave it whole. I like to
Yeah.
cut them a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I like to cut them in half like that.
Even some would open it up and remove the middle bone, and then, but
My
actually it's
mom,
quite tender the bone. Yeah.
my mom do that. My late
Okay.
mom always takes out the
Okay.
bone in
Bless
the
her.
middle, and I was like, why do you do that for? oh, you can't eat that. Lots of people say it's not good for your health and everything, but you eat the sardines. So I don't move it. I don't move the little bit, but my mom did those days. And
Okay.
there are, as you said, some who move that. But it's quite nice, isn't it? It's very tender. That one.
It's tender, it's I mean, it's edible, so there's no harm
Yeah.
about it. Yeah.
It's really yummy. So sardine sambal almost done. I'm going
Oh,
to
it looks
throw
amazing.
in the potatoes.
Yeah.
It's already parboiled, so it won't take too long. I'm going to bring it back to boil. At this point, you can add in tomatoes if you like, some cut tomatoes or chopped tomatoes, potted tomatoes. You can do that as well. But I just like it as simple as how my mom always cooked them for us when we were younger. Sambal sardine is always a hit, and you know when? Especially third or fourth day of Hari Raya, when you
Okay.
thought that
Yeah.
we had enough meat, we had enough chicken, we don't want anything else. So Mama would make white rice with
Sambal-
sambal sardine. Oh, amazing. That's one of the best memories of sambal sardine for me. Right, I'm going to have a bit of a taste.
The sambal sardine can go with everything, right? I mean, it's
Exactly.
quick, it's simple, it's wholesome. You know,
It's so sedap.
yeah.
It goes well. So it's done. Sambal sardine is done. I'm going to move it to another stove, the other stove shortly, just to simmer it for another like 4 to 5 minutes, just to blend in the flavor, and that's it. We are done with the sambal sardine. Now the best bit, we're going to make the Lempeng Sagu.
All right. So should the sardine, sambal sardine, should it be slightly thicker or
It
it's just
should
leave
be,
it?
yeah. It should be slightly thick, so you can mop up the sauce when you finish eating the lempeng later on. So I'm gonna keep it on there for 5 minutes, so it simmer gently, and I'll show you the texture later once we are finished with our
All right.
lempeng. Yeah.
Amazing.
Right. Now I'm going to get.
So for the viewers who probably just tune in, right, from
Pardon?
anywhere you are, maybe there's some viewers who just pop in, you know,
Yeah.
just say hi, hello, where you from, you know, then just to recap again, Chef Zaleha is cooking for us today, sago lempeng, okay, or pancake, sago pancake,
Yeah.
with sambal sardine, okay. We have Elizabeth questioning, okay, where did you get the chili bowl, or did you grind it yourself?
We have to grind the chili bowl ourselves. Unfortunately, there's no chili bowl sell. They sell chili bowl in UK. You can get those lazy chili, they call it, but it's full of seeds in there, so we don't like it. And I still like the Malaysian fried chilies.
Mhm.
They have certain flavor in it that makes it really good, isn't it?
That's why you always ask people who fly, maybe for you who fly into Bristol to bring it for you, or for me, fly back to Dubai and bring it for me.
It's always, you know what, when people ask me, oh, I'm going back to Malaysia, do that, Kirin, do you want anything from us? Yes, please. Turmeric leaves, chili kering, and what do you call it? Torch ginger, bunga kantan. That is
Yeah.
actually the main thing that I always ask friends or family that's coming or visiting Bristol to bring it for me, because I think that is the main thing that you cannot get here.
Mhm.
Decent dried chilies, daun kunyit, turmeric leaves, and the torch ginger. The bunga
Why,
kantan.
why don't you grow the turmeric leaf? I grow my own next to the window.
You know, I have everything, but my turmeric leaf wouldn't grow. I don't know why. I have tried all sorts of things. My next mission is actually to bring the turmeric, the turmeric root itself from Malaysia, to try growing it from Malaysia and bring it back, because I have tried too many times. It doesn't grow. I have bunga kantan coming up. I have my, what do you call it? Daun kesum. I've got 3-4 pots of them. I have mint and everything.
But not the turmeric
But
leaf.
daun kunyit fail.
So
Right.
Elizabeth just
have now-
said she's in UK as well. So maybe Elizabeth, you can drop a message on the side to Chef Zaleha and then get in touch, get to learn more cooking from her.
Definitely, no problem. Elizabeth, get in touch with me and we can check food. So now I'm just oiling my, what do you call it, my frying pan. So keep it nice and hot before I start with this. Now, oh, do you know what? I forgot to put in the onion into my
the sliced onion.
sardines. I'm going to throw it now. That's what happened when I talk too much. Like my husband said, I can talk for Malaysia non-stop, he said to me. Right, so I put in the onions, let it simmer a little bit longer. So that is the mixture that I did just now.
Okay.
What you need now is 2 pieces of banana leaf.
All right.
And I'm going to put them on here on my tabletop first. And then I'm going to pull out that side. This is entirely up to you. If you want it bigger or smaller rotis or anything, smaller lempeng, you make it smaller. So I'm going to push it down, put it there. I'm going to push it down.
Okay. See, this for the viewers who's not used to lempeng, like Malaysian pancake. So it's technically, I noticed that back home, every single lempeng, any version, like for example, Zaleha's version is the sago, like what I did with the banana, or Chef Joe did with the banana, even other ingredients, they use banana leaf as the base, right? And the way that you put the mix or the dough is that you have to press it. That's why it's called lempeng.
Yeah. Definitely. So get another one, put it on top, and just keep pushing it down.
Yeah. Wow, the smell of the banana, it's really nice.
So this is slightly bigger than I thought it would be. So I'm going to pull out a little bit out. So it's very, very sticky. Not very sticky. How do you call it? Like elastic.
Okay.
That's the best thing about this thing. So I'm going to let it cook like that. Wipe my hands. Now, for the oiling bit, you can always use butter or you can use oil. It's entirely up to you. Today I am using oil. You can just add a little bit of oil onto the brush. Right. Just a little bit of oil, brush on top there. Yeah, so you're just going to leave it like that. Now, I'm going to put the heat on high and I'm going to turn it.
Okay.
Like that. It smells really good because of the banana leaves.
Yes, I can imagine.
Toast it up. So, yeah, just keep cooking it. You can make tiny one. When I asked my daughter to make them the other day, she made that tiny. So one of these frying pans, she get 4 little tiny pancakes. I was like, why is it too small? Because I like it small. So it's really entirely up to you guys how big you want it to be.
We have Chef Dave just pop in saying hi. And also we have a question. Do you add seasoning in the lempeng, Zaleha? I mean, okay.
No, nothing. Just the salt and coconut milk and the desiccated coconut. There are some people who put in sliced shallots in there if they like. But because my pancake is for savory and sweet as well, so I left it as it is.
Yeah.
So
this,
now I'm going to
savory,
pull out this bit. Pardon?
So this savory is versatile. I mean, from this very moment, you can serve it sweet or savory.
Yes, definitely. You can serve it as you like it, how you like it. So I'm going to show you. If we put in butter into our pancake, it will crisp up really nicely.
So you get the butter melting, the caramelization from the milk from the butter, right? That's where you get like nice crispy golden color.
There you go. That's another chef explanation. There you go. So I'm going to just put them here and just go around it like that.
Let the heat melt it. Okay.
Yeah, the heat will melt it
Yeah.
away, and I'm going to now turn it.
Flip it. Okay, straight.
Hey, come back. There you go. It's gone too far, like that. And okay, now I'm
Chef
going to
Dave
pull this one out.
say looks good. Yes, Chef Dave, it looks very nice. I would say even if you are there, you can smell all this banana leaf going on.
That's right. The banana. I think the banana leaf is the bit that makes it really sedap. Without banana leaf, 2 weeks ago I made them as well for the children and my husband, but we don't have banana leaves at time, and there's no banana leaves in the Asian supermarket 2 weeks ago. And
Yeah, when the
it's
same time, I
really
don't know
good.
why. It was during the same time when I did the show, I guess. I was trying to get banana leaf for my lempeng. I was like, okay, I can't get it. Where? You know what?
I
Okay,
know. So
now,
a few days ago, I went in and I saw banana leaves. All right, that's it. Grab it. Before, if I can't find it, like the sago this morning, we went
Yeah.
around to look for sago. They had when I went to the aisle, and the guy said, "There's plenty of sago there." And I said, "Yeah, but I don't want the green one or the pink one. I want the white one." It's like, there you go. Look at that, how it gets crispy.
Wow. Yeah.
It's really nice, but it broke there on that side.
Mm-mm.
We'll do another one, a smaller one shortly.
Okay.
So we'll try to make a round one, because if my mom see me make this, she was like, "Oh my gosh, this is not round enough."
If me, I would bring a what do you call a template and measure. Okay, is it round the same size or no?
That's right. You can do that as well. You could cut the banana leaves and make it into nice little round template, or you could use the ring to cut them nicely after for presentation, which I always do like that. I cut them, make it into nice rounds just for photography and presentation.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to put a little bit more butter under there, so the pancake will cook nice and crispy.
Mhm.
And that's it. I think that's actually how we do the pancake. We'll try, if we have time, we'll try to make another one.
You have plenty of time still, you know.
Oh, cool.
You can still work on it. It's wow, the color is nice. You can see.
Beautiful, isn't it? The caramelized bit is the best bit.
Yeah. You get the crunch. I think that the sago makes it quite unique in a bite flavor. You know, when you bite into it, you get that chunk, but not really. It's like tender chunks. Then you get the coconut because you
And it,
put the coconut milk.
that's right. And it's slightly coolie as well when you eat them. Sedap. It's really nice, actually. It's totally different. There you go. So you have nice crispy pancakes here. I'm going to try and make a prettier one after this. This one got stuck down there. This is horrid looking one. Right, so you can leave it as long as you like. If you want it darker, crispier, or if you prefer it white, no oil, no butter, it's fine. It's entirely up to you. Because as long as you're using a non-stick pan and you layer it with the banana leaf, you should be fine.
Okay.
So
we have Lisa. Lisa, you're from Germany.
Oh, hi, Lisa. Right,
So
now we do.
how do you know? So how do you know the pancake is the lempeng, the sago lempeng is? So it can go crispier, it can go lighter, but how do you know it's cooked inside the dough?
Because it's crispy and it's I don't know how to say. You cook both sides a few minutes and then you get it. So it's slightly pulley. That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So that's how you see it. I don't know. Is there any way for us to? I think so. Getting, isn't it? Getting probably. Right. I'm going to pull out one small one now. Really tiny one. So we make a small cute one there. That size.
Okay. Yeah.
So soak my hands in there. Try to
So
make it
Shirley from LA, I think she say it's the Malaysian mochi. It's like a Malaysian mochi. You have a chewy flavor, chewy bite to it. Yeah.
Sort of, but mochi is usually made of glutinous rice flour, isn't it?
Yes.
Right, so now I'm going to cover it with that. So we're going to cook it for a few minutes to make sure it cooks a little bit before we turn it. We pull out the banana leaves. We're going to add it in the flour now, the butter now. So it melts nicely.
How's
There you
by
go.
the way,
We're
how's
gonna
your
leave it at
sambal
this.
doing? How's the sambal doing on the
My
side?
sambal is fine.
I think I can
sambal
smell it
jar.
up to here.
It's all done. It's nice and thick. There you go.
Wow, nice.
Can you see it? Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
that's it. You want a nice thick, but with a little bit of gravy in there, so you
Mhm.
can actually chicha. How do you
Yeah.
call it? Chicha. Dip it in.
You can dip it, and I mean it will coat in a sense that the gravy kind of coat rather than sticking too much, or you can't even get it stick to your lempeng, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's how you want it. So now I'm going to turn the pancake. This is a slightly prettier one. So
Okay.
there you go. We make slightly smaller one this time. So, and also if you want to make a thicker pancake, it's fine as well. But if you make it thinner, it won't be crispy. That's the thing about sago pancake. It will never become crispy until you can break it. It will never happen that
Yeah.
way. It will still when it cools off, it will still be pulley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean a lot of lempeng, I mean Malaysian pancake is crispy on the outside, but you get the gooey, the bite flavor into it. It's soft in the middle, but it's not as
Yeah.
runny soft, right? It's not as spongy soft like you call it American or European pancake, but you get the actual bite into, like for example, you use sago, you bite into sago. You use banana, you bite into banana. You use tapioca, you bite into the
Exactly.
tapioca. Yeah.
Yeah, that is the difference between our pancake and the other part of the world pancake, isn't it?
Yes.
Right.
And you
So we can turn it now. So it's nice and crispy. There you go. So now the banana leaves are off. We're going to take it off, take it all out.
and the butter is doing its job, making it nice caramel, nice. You can smell for sure the butter smell is like up in there, around the kitchen.
No, it's dangerously bad, but sometimes when you eat food, you want it to be nice, isn't it?
Of course.
Then you diet
Yeah, it
later.
has
Eat first.
that's about cooking, it's the inviting aroma from the cooking. Before you enter the space, the aroma comes, hit you, then okay, you
That's
get
it.
attracted to it. Yeah.
Exactly. I love it when I cook like this time in the afternoon, and then Sophia, my youngest one, will come back from school. She'll open the front door. She said,
Mm.
"Mommy, it smells so good. What's for supper?" She'll say, "What's for tea?" It's really
Yeah.
it's really the satisfying bit, isn't it? Because of the smell and everything. So one more turn. There you go. You got a nice slightly brown. You can always make it darker. It's entirely up to you, or you can make it light. There are some. My mother likes it white. My mother will never put any butter or oil on it because she likes the sago pancake nice and white. So she will serve it to us. We will then slap in butter or kaya or drizzle the sugar as we like it when it's at the table. So it's entirely up to the children how they want
How
their
they want
sago
it.
pancake. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So this is almost there.
So obviously, some of the viewers, who miss out on the ingredients that Zaleha put in for her sago pancake, you can always go back after this. All right, you can watch it again, or wait for the recipe to come out, or the compilation for the ebook, e-magazine at malaysianchef.com. All right, make sure you join to get the eMag later on. Right?
Yes. So this is the last one of our season 4, isn't it? This is the last one of our season 4, and next month, I'm not sure what do we have next month, Chef.
So next month, everyone wants a teaser. So on series 5, we were discussing. I don't know if later on they will get back to me or no. But it's maybe a teaser for everyone, right? We're gonna
Mm.
the thought behind it, noodle, Malaysian noodle, or
Oh,
mee.
nice.
So
Yes.
all the chefs, all 8 chefs and 9 chefs, maybe we have Chef Bob again, let's see,
Mm.
to come up with Malaysian favorite noodles this time. Okay,
Fabulous.
so
I think and noodles works everywhere. It's very international, isn't it? Noodles.
yes, correct.
Every single person I think in the world knows what noodles. Even a child knows. Noodles, fried noodles. So yeah,
So yeah,
it will
excited.
be
Let's
it will be really
yeah.
interesting.
So that's the teaser for series
Yes.
5. Okay, get ready, tune in.
Ah,
Just check the calendar. It's easy now. We're going every Mondays. All right, Mondays are MOMC. So just schedule yourself. Yeah, we're gonna have 2 cooking session every Monday. Just check your local timing. Okay, we share the local timing.
yeah,
Yeah, so see, we have Claudia
exactly.
from the Netherlands already. Oh, shock! It's noodles for next series. So you make
I
sure
know.
you, Claudia.
Noodles, even my children, noodles are the best thing ever happened to them if you make noodles at home. Everybody
Yeah,
loves noodles, isn't it? So it will be an interesting season 5 coming up soon as well.
yeah, it's
Right.
gonna be
Give me a
varieties
minute.
of it.
I'm going to get a plate. Give me a
Yeah,
minute. I'm
sure.
going to get a plate and try to serve this and show you
All
guys.
right, all right, amazing. So for the viewers, on the side, Chef Zaleha prepared to accompany her lempeng will be the sardine sambal or sambal sardine. So wow, the lempeng looks amazing now.
Right. I'm going to use the first lempeng.
Mhm.
Put it in a plate.
You already having it. You already eating it before it goes to the plate.
I know. I'm enjoying it already. Right. So I'm going to show you guys what the sauce looks like. Oh my god. It's so busy in here. Right, this is going to come off. And I'm going to put this thing on to show you guys what it looks like.
Wow, sardine looks amazing. Now it's just to finish it. I mean,
It
after
really
this,
is. It
I
really
I
is
have
a
some
simple.
sardine. I have some sardine in my pantry now, so I have also the chili blend. All right, already in the freezer.
You
You
know,
can take it out.
you know what? The best to go on it as well. Some chopped chili padi.
Yeah,
Spicier. Right, there you go. Your sardine goes on there. And what you do is you see that?
yeah. A little bit. I think a little bit towards the camera, further up.
Further up there. Why is it not working?
Uh, just hold it. I think it will come to the screen. Yeah, there you go.
Can you see it now?
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Right, I'm going to
But,
show you on this camera then.
yeah, this camera works better. Yeah. Wow.
There you go. So that is the sambal. I'll present it nicely later. Well, this is the one for me to try and eat and
Okay.
show you guys. So you see how
Share
cool
it.
it is?
Yeah.
It's not crispy, so you just go like that, pull out some fish and
Wow.
mm.
I'm rolling now.
Sedapnya.
You have Nora just tuned in. I think now, Nora, you have everything is ready for you in front of you. So
So guys, that is how we make lempeng sagu. It's super easy. It's mostly people would always say this makanan orang miskin, pauper, the food for the pauper, because it's simple, it's easy. You can get the ingredients in your pantry. I always have sardine in cans in my pantry all the time. If I'm bored, sardine sambal, white rice, and fried egg is done for me. As simple
sometimes
as that. So
simplicity is always the best at times. All right.
exactly.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
always makes
exactly.
sense. Yeah.
So that's it. That's how we make our sambal sardine and
So
lempeng
Okay.
sagu.
yeah, amazing. I mean, there might be a lot of viewers who had traveled to Malaysia and also maybe plan to travel to Malaysia now. After being in up to series 4, everyone is really excited when the lockdown is done. When the airports are open, they can start to travel again. then they can travel to Malaysia. Always dream. So the hashtag is dream now. Make sure you dream it now. Have it in your mind, set it up, and then travel later.
Exactly. I can't wait to go home. It's the first time I think living abroad that I've not gone home for the whole year. Ridiculous.
Zaleha, I wanted to ask you about the texture of the lempeng because it's quite soft. Is it also a little bit crunchy at all, or is the sago like completely like soft?
It's crunchy when you just finish cooking it, but once you left it, I'm going to show you this one. Okay, this is the one that I cooked second time, so it's still crunchy on the sides, but once you left it for quite a while, it will be soft. It will be soft and it's slightly pulley. If you can see, it's pulley. Where's that? You can see it's pulley.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So it will never be crispy. It will never be crispy and crunchy. No.
I find it really intriguing how it looks opaque. Like it looks like the sago are still intact. You know what I mean? But it's not actually, is it? It's all completely like.
There are some that are still intact. It's based on how you squeeze this bit.
All right. Okay.
So if you squeeze this to death until it becomes totally pasty, then your pancake will be, you can't see, but usually when you make sago pancake, you will always see the sago pearls around it. That's the beauty of it. And the more you see, actually, is the better because it looks prettier.
Is that right? Okay. See, I grew up in Malaysia. I never even heard of this dish until Zaleha decided to make it. So this is really interesting. It just shows how diverse our cuisine is in Malaysia, right? Yeah. And you mentioned you can have it sweet as well. So what do you actually, how do you serve it when you have it sweet?
My eldest daughter goes for condensed milk. My youngest one goes for sugar. My husband goes for peanut butter. I will go for kaya. So we all have our own version of sweet pancakes. Yeah, it's different. And when it comes to savory, it's always sardine, sambal, or sambal ikan bilis, anchovy sambal, like the nasi lemak sambal. It's always that.
All right. Okay. Okay. So cooked exactly like nasi lemak sambal, but you eat it with lempeng.
Lots of sliced onions in there. Nice. Yeah.
All right. How interesting. We had some comments over in Mahjong that don't show up here because of just security. Someone was asking, did you buy the banana leaves? Where did you buy the banana leaves in the UK?
Those who live in Bristol, you'll get your banana leaves in Wai Hong, which is an Oriental store that belongs to a Malaysian who lived in Bristol for almost 40 years. So they're nice people, typical Malaysian, very, very friendly. You walk in, you're Malaysian, you get first class treatment.
There you go. Just guys, just tell them that you're from Malaysia. Now, was it frozen banana leaves or was it fresh?
You get fresh and frozen, both. You get fresh and frozen. The frozen one usually comes from Philippines, and the fresh one, I think there are people who grow banana leaves here because when it comes in the packaging, there is no labels on there. It's just a white plastic that's being stapled together. So it's local. Okay. Yeah. And if you live in London, you get it everywhere. London is actually the best food hub for Malaysian supplies as well. You get almost everything in London. Yeah.
Okay. Not Bunga Kantanda. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. I missed it at the start because I was busy doing the admin stuff behind the scenes. But how long did you soak the sago for?
The sago you have to soak the sago for at least an hour. So I have soaked it earlier before to show you guys, and I show just now if you watch again later. You can see it's when you pull it out, it becomes like crumbly. It's not sticky because there's not enough water in there to hold it. That's why when I mix in all the coconut milk, the salt, and the desiccated coconut, then I have to squeeze it properly to make it into a nice paste. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can't wait for the recipe. Speaking of recipes, guys, this is all going to be in eMag 4, which is going to come out in about a week plus. All right. My co-editor Norman Musa, who's the creative genius behind all our stuff that we create for MOMC. He's going to take a much deserved break for a week. When he comes back, he'll work on the magazine. So I'm compiling, I'm editing all the recipes. In the meantime, now I'm writing all the articles for him. So thanks for your patience. I know people are always so excited for you guys' recipes, right? The MOMC chefs don't see it because I'm the one who's responding to emails and all that. But people are always saying, oh, when's the recipes coming out? How do I get a hold of it and all that? So if you haven't already, make sure you sign up at malaysianchefs.com/join today. And yeah, Renee let the cat out of the bag earlier. We are doing noodles. That's all right, Renee. We'll sort you out later. No, I'm kidding. We're doing noodles for series 5.
Nice. In a way, I think it's nice to let them know what our future, what our next plan
Yeah.
is.
Just small dessert.
So they get ready and get going. Yes.
Yeah, that's right. So series 5 is going to be on noodles. And again, Zaleha's picked something that I've never heard of, but it's a fancy name for Zaleha. Tell people what noodles you're making.
For our series 5, I'm making mee chalong, which is also something from my side of the world in Malaysia, from the East Coast side of Malaysia. I'm trying to, at the same time, I think I'm going now towards promoting my state as well, or the Pantai Timur state in Malaysia. So it's not only visit Malaysia, it's also visit Pahang next time, I think, because most of my dishes are definitely from where I grew up. Definitely.
I think it's an amazing niche because like I said, I grew up in Malaysia as well, and I know virtually nothing about East Coast Malaysian food. I know a little bit of Kelantan because I traveled there with Tourism Malaysia a couple of years back, but yeah, I know nothing about Pahang or Terengganu food and all that. So that's really interesting. So guys, season 5 is going to be on noodles. Make sure you tune in, and some of us are going to actually be inviting people to join us in our kitchens to cook along with us. So that's going to be something that's going to be different as well for MOMC. We're always finding new ways to make our content interesting for you guys. So this time around, we're going to invite someone into our kitchen to cook along who's not actually going to be like a foodie or anything like that, all right? So remember series 3, we had all the culinary students cook along with us, and that was very, very interesting. And then prior to that, we had all these influencers around the world join us to watch us cook Malaysian food. But yeah, this series 5, we hope to be able to rope in some people to be in our kitchen physically with us, so you guys can tune in, and that's something for you to look forward to. The other Hamima says, go Pahang. So Hamima obviously is from Pahang as well.
Yes, Hamima, go Pahang, isn't it?
The only place I've visited in Pahang is Temolo, and I had ikan patin over there, but done Chinese style, and that's the other thing, you guys. Yeah. I haven't had ikan patin with what do you call it? With tempoyak yet, but I had ikan patin Chinese style, which was steamed fish, and it was beautiful. I want to go back to Temolo just to eat ikan patin. So
one of the famous things in Pahang as well, especially in Temelo, in Jerantut, they do a lot of ikan patin masak tempoyak. My tempoyak fermenting, but it's not mature yet, so I might do that next time.
All right, I'll wait for that in your next cookbook, maybe. All right, guys. Thank you so much, everyone, for being so ardent supporters of MOMC. We're reaching more and more people as we go along. So we really appreciate your support and all that. But don't forget to share it out. If you want to catch replays, you can find all of them on our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/Masters of Malaysian Cuisine. I know it's a very long URL, but that's where all our videos are located. And if you sign up to our website, you will get not just the recipes, there are some bonus content there as well, right? So there's eMags 1, 2, and 3 there already for our past 3 series. All these recipes, and eMag 4 will be coming up in a week or so. And then also there are some bonus recipes from our Mat John sessions. For those of you who don't know, we also are partners with Masak Apa Tak Jadi Hari Ini. And so thank you to all the viewers from Mat John. You guys are just amazing. And we will continue to be doing more broadcasts in that group as well. We're going to change the time slots a little bit. And speaking of which, MOMC Mondays, the time slots are going to change a little bit, okay? So that we can get more people to tune in. I mean, at the moment, I'm down here in Australia, and it's it's past midnight. It's nearly 1 a.m. So we want to be able to reach more Australians, and we want to be able to reach our poor neighbors over in New Zealand, for whom this is way, way, way too late. Okay, so starting next Monday, our time slots are going to be a little bit earlier, but stay tuned for our announcements anyway. All right, thanks again so much, Zaleha. You've been amazing, and thank you so much, Renee. For those who don't know,
thanks, Jackie.
yeah. Thank you.
Yeah,
and Renee, like I said, Renee is an amazing sport. When we first started MOMC, Renee had a new baby, and the baby was premature, and he was scrambling to figure out if he could do series 1, and he couldn't because of the baby. So Chef Bob stepped in, and Chef Bob's been part of our MOMC universe ever since. Chef Bob's amazing as well, really, really talented. And also Chef Bob will be back for series 5 because he'll be filling in for Pearly Key. All right, so make sure you keep an eye out for what Chef Bob will be doing. All right, guys, thank you so much. We love you guys, and we will. Hamima says thank you very much. So proud of my Malaysians abroad. We are so proud of. I'm so proud of you guys.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah. All right, guys, thank you so much, and we will see you next time. And I will bump out as usual with another clip from our beautiful home country, Malaysia. See you, ciao.
Hey now, hey now, that was a big applause. Hey now, you gotta see the police. We're ready to go. We're ready to go. Come on, gotta make a move to get there right now. Somewhere nice that we can get away. Better than the ordinary day. You're my paradise, Malaysia truly a